Hello and welcome to another video on AI for planning. When you have a busy schedule with multiple deadlines and ongoing tasks, it's important that you plan and use your time wisely. So in this video, I'll show you how you can use ChatGPT to plan and prioritize your week or weeks at work. So let's switch over now to ChatGPT and see it in action. So I want you now to imagine that you are a communications coordinator and you're preparing to plan and prioritize your tasks for the next 2 weeks. So to get a clear and effective schedule, you can ask ChatGPT to help you. But it is really important to make sure that you provide ChatGPT with as much details as possible. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to copy and paste in some information, imagining that I am a communications coordinator and that I am planning and prioritizing my tasks for the next 2 weeks. So these are my tasks. So I'm going to read this out. So please help me plan my workload for the next 2 weeks. So I have 10 working days, 7 hours available each day. I have 3 project deadlines, each requiring about 4 hours to complete, though I'd like to include some extra buffer time for each. So there's a 1.5-hour team meeting scheduled for Wednesday, followed by at least 45 minutes to write up the meeting minutes. I also need to set aside time for daily emails and admin tasks, as well as for planning and scheduling for social media posts. In terms of priority, the projects come first, followed by the meeting and minutes, then 2 social media posts, and finally emails and general admin. So there I'm giving ChatGPT all of the background information that is going to help it come up with a nice, clear breakdown of a schedule. So it just makes that process a lot easier for me rather than me trying to calculate all of these things in my head. ChatGPT can do the work for me. So I'm going to press enter and I'm going to see what it suggests or how it lays out this information for me. I'm going to see if I like it, if I don't like it, if there's any tweaks or anything like that that I need to make. Okay, excellent. So these are our results here. So ChatGPT has reminded us of our inputs. So 10 working days multiplied by 7 hours, so that's 70 hours total. It's given us 3 projects, each 4 hours plus buffer. So it's calculated that out for us. We've included here the Wednesday team meeting and the daily emails admin and the 4 social media posts. And then it's outlined our priorities. So here it's actually giving us a draft schedule outline for both week 1 and also for week 2. And it's actually given us a task breakdown for each day, which is really, really helpful. And also has included the amount of hours to spend on that project. On project 2, 5 hours. And then, for Monday, there's a total of 5.5, 5.5. So we're roughly kind of going on 5.5 hours a day. Week 2, it's got the same kind of breakdown. Catch up and review. And then we have summary. So the projects plus the buffer. We've got all of these different things all summarized for us. So that's really, really helpful. And here it's asking me, would you like me to create a more detailed hour by hour calendar or add reminders for breaks? Also, do you want to assign specific times of the day, morning versus afternoon for projects or admin? So they're very good questions, which I hadn't really thought about. So yes, I would. I would like a more detailed hour by hour calendar And please add reminders for breaks. So that is important that it does take into account break times. I also find that when I'm doing my tasks, and this might be the same for some of you, that emails and admin, I tend to be able to do those maybe when I'm not as maybe alert as I am during other times in the day. So for me, I can get back on essential emails early, but maybe other emails I can leave until maybe later in the evening. I would like to give my time to my projects as early as possible in the day where I have as much energy. That's what's going to be more productive for me. So I want to prioritize projects early in the day. Only priority emails to be answered early in the day. All other emails to be answered. Actually, I'm going to say admin. All other emails and admin to be answered later in the day. And also another thing that I was thinking as well, it's always good to group similar tasks together. So I wanted to take that into consideration as well. So please group similar tasks together, so that I maximize my time. Okay, and let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so here it's given us a detailed hour by hour 2-week calendar based on my priorities. So it's also now included breaks, which is really important because I would burn out otherwise if I didn't take good breaks. And it split my day into focus blocks, keeping emails and admin split into priority morning and general afternoon. So workday structure. So we start at 9, morning session. Excellent. Afternoon session. Then it's got week 1. So it actually breaks it down into each day, which is really, really helpful. So I could essentially maybe create a checklist out of each of these for each day if I wanted to, just to make sure that I tick everything off. So it's got it nicely broken down by time. Yeah, we've got lunch there, priority emails, break, general emails, and admin. So yeah, you're doing your priority emails and admin earlier in the day. Project 2, deep work. Project 2, deep work, that's the second block. So yeah, it's important that the projects are separated into blocks. While it is good to kind of join similar things together, we're definitely going to need a 15-minute break in between those blocks. And then we've got kind of the general emails and admin have been left kind of to the latter half of the day where maybe our energy levels aren't as high. Okay, brilliant. And then we've got week 2, Tuesday to Thursday, buffer catch up admin. Excellent. Friday, wrap up and review. Excellent. So yeah, I really like the way that is laid out. So let's see what ChatGPT suggests to us. Does it have any other maybe ideas as to how we can lay this out better? So it says, if you want, I can also generate this in a downloadable calendar format for you. How does this detailed plan sound? Would you like adjustments for start end times or different break lengths? So again, that's up to you. If you're not happy with some of these lunch times, you can ask ChatGPT to change them. You can also change the order in which these come in. But now what I want to do is I like the idea of downloading a calendar format. So I'm going to say, yes, please, a calendar format. And press enter and see what comes up. Great. So it is creating a calendar for us now. And it is a calendar that we can import into Google Calendar, to Outlook, or any calendar app. So it's going to take a moment for it to generate that for you. So for me personally, I think I would prefer to have the tasks outlined in Excel and the breakdown done there rather than in a calendar format. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT, what other formats could I download this in? Because maybe there's other options other than Excel. So let's press send. Okay, great. So it's saying it could download it for me in a PDF, could do it in Excel, or XML, or JSON. So I like the idea of Excel because it's easy to edit, it's easy to filter or customize before importing and sharing. And I actually can set up particular filters so that I can set myself reminders or flag particular dates in advance. So that's the kind of format that I want. So I'm going to tell it to do it in Excel. Excel, please create an Excel format. And it might just take a minute or two for it to generate that. Okay, excellent. And it has done it pretty quickly. So let's actually click on it. Let's download it and see what it has come up with. So now I have clicked into that Excel spreadsheet, and you can see here that it has it outlined here at the top. We've got date, we've got day, start time, end time, and the task that we're going to achieve during this particular time. So if we want, we could actually filter this. So we could create a table. So I'm just going to do that now just to show you. We'll go to Format as Table. Let's just click this one, and we're going to click OK. So if we want to, we could just unselect this and click on Monday, and then we have all of the tasks for Monday. We could also look at the date. So maybe we just want the tasks for this date, and there we have those. So there you have a good demo of how ChatGPT can help you plan and prioritize your week or weeks at work. Thank you for watching, and you can check out more videos on www.adultdyslexiahub.ie.